In the Visayas, 88.5 Radyo Kaimaw, Pandan Antique.
Nutriswela, sa Nutriswela, buhay ay masaya.
In Luzon,
107.7 DWNF-FM, Radio Katabang. Time check, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Paaralan sa radyo. Paraan para matuto. Paaralan sa radyo. Halina't mag-aral tayo. Paaralan sa radyo.
Good afternoon, Camarines Norte, and of course, good afternoon to our dear listeners, especially to our junior high school learners. It's Monday, June 7, 2021, and yes, it's another day of school over the radio. You are listening to our live broadcast of Schools Division Office of Camarines Norte, Paaralan sa Radio, an interactive radio program which provides comprehensive and enjoyable learning experiences in English. Welcome to another exciting episode, and we are happy to guide you in your study through this radio broadcast. I am your host, Teacher Sheena S. Narido from Vincent's Pilot High School. So learners, before we start, make sure that you are ready for today's discussion. Please see to it that you are comfortable in your study area and free from any distractions. Check if you have your paper and pen so you can write the important information, and make sure that you also have your learning activity sheets or LAS in English so you can follow our step-by-step discussion and activities. Please put your cell phones in silent mode so you can concentrate and grasp all the needed information in today's lesson. So, are you ready? That's great. Let's start. So, our lesson for this afternoon is about listening. You heard it right. Our lesson for this afternoon is about listening as an important skill. And again, this is intended for our junior high school learners. Please join us in our discussion by sharing your ideas and by asking questions through the comment box in our Facebook Live. Please visit our page, Paaralan sa Radio, DepEd Camarines Norte, or you may also go to the official Facebook page of Radio Katabang 107.7 FM. Okay, so again, our topic is about listening. And don't worry, because we have our resource speakers or radio teachers who will be explaining this topic. So let us continue to enrich our knowledge in English through this informative discussion. Allow me to introduce our resource speakers. From Sarah Jane Ferrer High School, we have teacher Cristine A. Asis, and from Vincent's Pilot High School, we have teacher Danielle M. Margate. Good afternoon po, teachers, and welcome back to Radio Katabang.
Hello, Ma'am Sheena. Good afternoon, Ma'am Jelly, and also a great afternoon to our listeners. Thank you so much for having us in today's episode as we share our knowledge and expertise in determining the worth of ideas mentioned in the text listened to.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Sheena. Good afternoon, Sir Danielle, and great afternoon to our listeners, especially to our students who are always excited to learn new ideas every day. Stay tuned and interact with us as we deliver the lesson through radio and FB Live.
That's right, Teacher Cristine and Teacher Dan. Well, learners, I know that you are very excited to learn something new today. So let's now begin our discussion. Take it away, Teacher Dan and Teacher Cristine.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheena. Before we proceed, to the discussion, let us first identify the objectives of today's lesson. Ma'am Cristine, can you give to our learners the objectives for this afternoon?
Yes, sir. At the end of this radio episode, our listeners are expected to determine the worth of ideas mentioned in the text.
Be with you every step of the way as we go through this lesson. We will discuss meaningful concepts that will surely help you in answering your learning activity sheets.
That's right, Sir Daniel. Let's start our discussion by giving a quick review of our first two topics for this quarter.
Sure, Ma'am Cristine. We have discussed academic writing, and it is defined as a form of writing using formal language and includes data such as actual events, dates, names of authoritative persons, and other facts that are taken from other sources to back up its statements.
Conversation of persons on formal matters.
An interesting topic. So, Ma'am Cristine, today we will discuss a topic which is very important skill in undergoing these mentioned activities. And this is called listening.
Now, let us first define listening. What is listening, Sir Daniel? What we have listened to is important. Today, you should be able to express your own thoughts about what you have listened to.
Giving out your expression.
Regardless of how we are engaged with listening, it is important to understand that listening involves more than just hearing the words that are directed to us. Remember that listening is an active process. Okay? It is an active process by which we make sense of, assess, and we respond.
I believe with the examples and information that we provided, Ma'am Cristine, our learners can determine the worth of ideas mentioned in the text listened to.
That is right, Sir Daniel. To sum it up, listening is defined